Super Dragon Ball Heroes episode 51 came out last night, but it was a little different. If you already seen that episode, you would notice that it looks different. It's in CGI, kinda like what Dragon Ball Superhero was. In technical terms, it's called a promotional movie. In the top right corner, it's usually called a promotional anime, because it would be in a traditional 2D style. The animation crew is actually taking a temporary break, so they used the cutscene from the actual game. But the storyline is really still there. Majin Ozotto came to the Earth. He devoured the Earth. He went to King Kai's planet and devoured King Kai. He even consumed both Gohan and Piccolo. They're gone. King Kai, Piccolo, the Earth, Gohan, all gone. Now, this takes place directly after Goku just had his fight with Goku. They're still on that planet, which was not Earth. That's why when I say Earth is gone, the Z Fighters wasn't on there. Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Xeno Trunks, and of course the Supreme Kai of Time. After finally waiting on Goku to get done with his nap, she was ready to go ahead and return everybody back to their planet, back to their Pacific timeline. But of course, that's when she pulled out the time scroll to realize that his timeline is something going on with it. Earth is not there anymore, so she starts freaking out, she starts panicking, saying that there's no Earth to go back to. That's when everybody, but mainly Goku, asks, what about King Kai? Is King Kai still there? Take us to King Kai's planet so we can find out what's going on. So as they get there, that's when you see Majin Ozotto coming out saying that King Kai was a feast. He already consumed him. Majin Ozotto, he comments that tournament, the space-time tournament, is finally over, isn't it? He comments that the Earth was delicious, all the inhabitants was delicious, as well as the God of Earth. So does that mean no more Dragon Balls? No Dragon Balls can fix this. Or at least Earth's Dragon Balls, if they go to Namek, or if he hasn't consumed the Namekians already. In my previous video, I covered a poster. The poster actually mentioned that he was doing some type of god hunting. See how he came all the way to King Kai's puny planet just to consume him. But of course, Vegeta has had enough of his talk. He says, you gotta pay for what you did to my family and everybody you did back on Earth. He turns into a Super Saiyan Blue. Trunks follows suit, turning into a Super Saiyan God. But Majin Ozotto, he does not pay attention to neither one of them. He sees the Supreme Kai of Time that came there with them and realized that she's a god and that he needs to consume her. So that's immediately what he does. He goes straight for her, but Goku actually blocked and saved her. But instead of really fighting Goku, like he don't really do in the promotional manga, he fights only when he needs to. So instead of just fighting Goku, he teleports to Piccolo, punching him, stunning him for a brief moment, asking Piccolo, weren't you like a former god? You will have to do. And he consumes Piccolo. Gohan sees this. He gets incredibly angry. I'm thinking he's gonna turn beast. But of course, not this early in the story. They're not gonna do that. So he turns into Ultimate and he pretty much rushes him as well. But the thing is, you can't really see their expressions like that on their faces because this is a CGI. It's not traditional 2D animation. So Goku sees his son gets pretty much devoured in front of his eyes, and he turns Super Saiyan Blue as well. They all tag teaming him, all three of them, Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta. And Majin Ozotto is just pretty much blocking all of their hits. He's smiling, he's saying, y'all have wonderful power. I might just consume y'all as well. That's when Goku grabs his tail and just keeps swinging him around and around to throw him, and the tail actually comes apart, like it detaches from him. But of course, with just absorbing Piccolo, he just pretty much assimilates all of that right back. Majin Ozotto begins to gloat about his recovering ability, that he's a strange demon, and to be able to recover like that is a wonderful ability, isn't it? He tells them to look up. It's Android 17 and 18, but they're in a past clothes, like from the Future Trunks arc, or when they was first introduced to us. Majin Ozotto begins to state that he can take the form of anybody he consumes, and then just like that, those two become him. It's two more clones of Majin Ozotto, and then he absorbs them, which starts another transformation. But this alone begins to scare the Supreme God Time. She tells everybody that she's retreating, and she begins to use the Time Scroll's power to have them all disappear except for Majin Ozotto. And that's where this episode ends. So yeah, it's a little different because it's in CGI. It's a little different because of just the way they have everything going. But that is because the animation crew is taking a break. A temporary break is what has been said to me. We have no idea of when they're going to resume, but just know it's not going to stay like this whole time. Of course, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like. Likes go a long way on this channel. Subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you like the videos that I put out on this channel, make sure to hit that like button. Likes go a long way on this channel. Subscribe, turn on those post notifications. That way you can be reminded every time I post a new video. We talk about all things Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, superheroes, Daima, and many more.